Happy Easter, everyone! Today, in collaboration with Horror Writer Amino, I bring you their Easter Horror Challenge winner. The prize was that they get their story narrated, and I am honored to have been chosen to do that. So, congratulations to Hillbilly Creeper for winning the challenge. You did an incredible job, and I'm incredibly honored to have narrated your work. I hope you all have a very happy Easter holiday if you celebrate, and if you don't, I just hope that you have a good day. I hope that you enjoy the story. Now, let's get creepy. When I was a kid, I always believed in the Easter Bunny. Believed in a giant rabbit bringing Easter eggs and candy to all the good children. But as I got older, I realized it was just the parents leaving the baskets out, and you can imagine how disappointed I was. But my disappointment will soon turn to sheer horror because what I have found in my early 20s. I have grown up and erased all fantasy from my head, so things like Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and even the Easter Bunny were gone from my adulthood. So when I was in college, I wasn't one of those college students that stayed up all night partying. I was more of a book nerd, spending my whole entire time in the library. So one late afternoon, I had my nose stuck in a physics book, and I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Almost finished with my test for physics, I had to look for another chapter for the next lesson. So I went to grab another book from the shelves, knowing that I will be the only one there working my ass off, so I didn't think anything of it when it was quiet. So I was thumbing through the books, and one book in particular caught my eye. I have been in this library for a long time, and I know the shelves from top to bottom. Yet I had never seen this book before. So I took it off the shelf and gave it a once-over look. The book was old and musty, and it appeared to be made out of some leather material. But the one main thing that caught my eye was the front of the book. It was a pentagram, placed on what appeared to be an egg. And the book read on the cover, "The Book of Easter Magic, open at your own risk." I ignored the warning and opened it anyway, and you'll be surprised to what I have found. Pictures of things you would not believe that appeared to be drawn in blood. So I flipped through it and I came across a spell, and the spell said, "Read these words and you shall free him, the scourge of Easter, the real Easter Bunny, from the dark past." At first I thought it was garbage, but something compelled me to read it, so I looked it over. And due to my fascination with dead languages, I was able to decipher the words. So when I said these words, "Come all from which was past Easter, once was dead, but now I release the true evil instead of what was once loved by children and all, but now evil once and for all. So come to me one who is not funny, come to me the real Easter Bunny." So I said these words and a chill ran down my spine, and I thought, this is it? Nothing happened. But boy, was I wrong until I saw it. It stood taller than me if you count the ears. Its fur was dark and matted. Its two front teeth were sharp and pointed. And it held in its hand a basket that appeared to be made from human skin. And inside the basket were not eggs, but a human head. When I saw this creature, I nearly threw up. But I managed to choke it back, and I tried to leave the room. And that's when I heard its speech.
"So you are the one who released me from my prison. For years I was trapped inside that damn book. For years I had schemed and plotted to get out of there. But you managed to free me. For that I am thankful, and I will let you live."
Then I asked, "What do you want?" And it replied,
"What I want is to make Easter what it used to be. A terrible, horrible holiday as it once was, and not like it is now, all censored and sweet."
After I heard this, I thought to myself, how the hell am I going to get this thing back in the book? Then, the so-called Easter Bunny looked at me like it knew what I was thinking because he said,
"Think about putting me back in that book and I will kill you. I will rip out your intestines and shove them down your throat. And then I will hunt down your family and slaughter them in their sleep. So don't try to stop me.
So just like that, he vanished, but not before saying these words that would haunt me for years to come.
I will see you, my boy, and I will find you, because no one escapes the Easter Bunny.
And I never will. So hear my warning to all who believe in magic and fairy tales. Do you have a holiday idol in which you worshipped as a kid? I pray to God that you never find out the truth, because it might just end up trying to kill you.